This is Art Television.
Coming up, State of Business, sponsored by
SLT Mobitel Home Broadband Online Learning Working Data Demana. SLT Mobitel.
IWS Aviation.
Very good evening. Welcome to the State of Business on our television. I'm Sachin Ratnayaka. Let's look at the headlines first. Too many unpopular decisions will have to be taken, President tells at a function. Information technology is a silver bullet to strengthen the economy, Senate founder stresses. News in detail. President Gotabaya Rajapaksa said that in the future too many unpopular decisions will have to be taken to overcome the global economic challenges and to keep the country on the path to prosperity. The President made these remarks addressing the Presidential Export Awards ceremony held at the BMICH last Friday. The Presidential Export Awards, initiated by the Export Development Board in 1981, and this marked the 24th award ceremony. This is the highest and most exclusive award an exporter can receive in Sri Lanka, and the Presidential Awards are given to exporters who have made the highest contribution to the development of the export sector. This year, 63 outstanding export companies of Sri Lanka received the awards for the financial years 2019-2020 and 2020-2021. The award winners were selected by a panel of judges chaired by a retired Supreme Court judge. The President appreciated the commitment and the courage of exporters that they had to remain in the export sector in the face of COVID-19 epidemic.
We had a very challenging moment in our country's history. The COVID-19 pandemic has had devastating impact on Sri Lanka. The human cost of the pandemic was severe, with many lives lost and many more left bereft. Its economic consequences were also severe. During the first and second quarters of 2020, we had no choice but to place the entire country on a continuous lockdown for 2.5 months, nearly 2.5 months. Although necessary for public health, this lockdown and the shorter ones that followed, combined with the global economic downturn resulting from the pandemic, affected nearly every sector of our country.
President Gotabaya Rajapaksa also reminded how the COVID-19 pandemic hit the country's economy and the efforts taken by the individuals who are engaging in the export industry. President Rajapaksa also spoke on how to develop back the tourism industry and the inflow of foreign remittances.
The tourism industry, which had already suffered greatly after the Easter Sunday attacks, was completely devastated. The sector was not only one of the country's largest employers, but also one of our main earners of foreign exchange revenue. With many Sri Lankans employed abroad losing their jobs, we also lost vital foreign exchange usually received through their remittances. The restrictions necessary to prevent the spread of the virus even after the lockdowns were lifted means that economic productivity has not yet fully recovered. As leading manufacturers, many of you would have been required to stop operations at your factories from time to time because staff members were found to be COVID positive.
President Gotabaya Rajapaksa further added, most of the country's development programs have to be based with international funding sources. President Rajapaksa stated that the same fact has resulted the country to become a debt-ridden.
For decades, successive governments have tried to ensure that the fruits of Sri Lanka's economic growth are fully distributed amongst the public. This has led to consistently high expenditure on infrastructure, services, and social welfare programs that benefited the wider population. Cumulatively, these efforts have resulted in Sri Lanka providing a relatively higher quality than other countries at similar income levels. Our system of free education and free health care, for example, are the best in the region. Despite high expenditure, however, the desire of governments to encourage business activity and foster economic growth led to relatively low tax regimes, resulting in continuous budget deficits. Our development programs were therefore largely sustained through funding provided by multilateral donors, other countries, and through debt raised in international financial markets.
Stay tuned for more news. We'll be right back after a small commercial break.
Connect with SLT Rainbow Pages, your true local search.
අන්තර්ජාලය ෆයිබර් සමගින් බලකැන් වෙන තැන ඉස්සර වගේ නෙවෙයි දැන්. ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ ප්‍රථම වේගවත්ම සහ පුළුල්ම ප්‍රීමියම් ෆයිබර් අන්තර්ජාලය SLT Mobitel Fiber. දේශීය ෆයිබර් බලවේගය.
Welcome back to the State of Business. Sri Lanka global HR software solutions provider Zenith Business Solutions successfully concluded its investor forum ahead of its IPO, which is due to open on the 3rd of December next Friday. Zenith Business Solutions Limited announced that they will offer over 55 million ordinary non-voting shares to the public at a price of 12 rupees and 50 cents per share, seeking to raise a total of approximately 692 million rupees in equity capital. Founded in 1997, Zenith Biz is today a global Sri Lankan software solutions company specializing in state-of-the-art HR solutions. Zenith Biz software is used by 1 million users across 1,300 local and global giants among 20 diversified industries in over 40 countries and multiple business sectors, with a strong presence in Asia, Pacific and Africa. Zenith Biz presently employs over 250 people and has contributed towards over 4,000 individual tech journeys during its 25-year history. Chairman at the Zenith Business Solutions, Dinesh Saparamadu, said that the virtual event took place last week showcased the great strides made by Zenith Biz, having penetrated the global market for human capital management software while presenting the investment case to potential investors. He added that the event attracted participation from a wide array of local and foreign investors representing both individual and institutional segments. Zenith Chairman Saparamadu further added that the outcome of their investor forum was overwhelmingly positive, and it was a pleasure to be able to directly interact with prospective investors and industry specialists. Under the guidance of NDB Investment Bank, Zenith Business Solutions Limited will offer over 55 million ordinary non-voting shares to the public at a price of 12 rupees and 50 cents per share, seeking to raise a total of approximately 692 million rupees in equity capital. He also said that the funds would be channeled towards product development and market development along with strategic acquisitions in the Asia Pacific and East African regions. Chairman of the Sri Lanka-based premier HR solutions provider Dinesh Saparamadu, who is operating from Australia, Singapore, Kenya, India and Bangladesh, also said that the information technology industry can be driven to a target of $5 billion foreign exchange by 2025. Zenith Chairman Saparamadu also said that the industry will also create over 200,000 direct employment opportunities soon.
And our goal, this is the goal of SLASCOM as an industry, is to become a $5 billion industry, US dollar industry by 2025, and to have 200,000 direct employment in the IT industry and have over 1,000 startups. And this is something we feel that can be done easily. With a little bit of focus and a little bit of hard work, I think we can achieve that. And the areas that we need to focus on, the areas that we see the highest growth, the areas like artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, intelligent automation, or we call robotic processing, and products and platform. And Zenit Business Solutions is involved in the product and the platform business.
Chairman and the founder of Zenit HR Solutions, Dinesh Saparamadu, suggests that the information technology can be used as a solution to the currency crisis which Sri Lanka is facing at present. Speaking at the Zenit IPO launch event in Colombo last week, Chairman Saparamadu also said that information technology is a silver bullet which the country can generate foreign currency.
Zenit Business Solutions is a pioneer in HR and HR-related software. Zenit Business Solutions will be the first enterprise IT company to be listed in the Colombo Stock Exchange. This whole IPO that we are doing today was completely done 100% virtual, was completely online. And it's today only we met most of the panelists that you are seeing today. We have not seen them for the whole of the IPO that we started a couple of months back. That shows the profound impact that information technology has in our day-to-day life and how business can be conducted virtually and effectively. As a nation, I'm a true believer that information technology will be the silver bullet for the crisis that we are facing currently, especially with the currency crisis that we are facing. I believe that if we get some of our new IT companies as well as the startups to work and build our products and services to the world market, coming out of this currency crisis would not be an issue.
Stay tuned for stock updates. We'll be right back after a commercial break.
SLT Mobitel Home Broadband data balance එක බලා ගන්න extra GB මිලදී ගන්න දුරකථන දෝෂ වාර්තා කරන්න දැන් හරිම ලේසි. My SLT app එක භාවිතා කරන්න නැත්නම් 0112 12 12 12 SLT Mobitel ස්වයංක්‍රීය සේවාවට පිවිසෙන්න.
Connect with SLT Rainbow Pages, your true local search.
Welcome back to the State of Business. Colombo Stock Exchange ended on a positive note today. The all-share price index gained 4.41 points to close at 11,202.09, and the S&P SL20 gained 13.81 points to close at 3,836.42. The turnover was 8.9 billion rupees and over 343 million shares were traded. Coming up next with foreign exchange rates. With that, we wind up today's news. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow with State of Business at the usual time. Until then, take care. Good night.